what happened here Saturday night in L.A.?
I mean, stuff happens, Skip. I mean, the shot clock, whatever, the replay, I don't like replay anyway. I think they need to do away with it. I think it takes too much time out of the game. Yeah, you want to get it right. You got 3 referees. Somebody has to get the call right. You know, and I think I've been a victim of replay in my day to where I thought I got a shot off. You can't even tell because the high resolution wasn't even that high.
You talking about on LeBron's? On LeBron's shot?
Yeah. So I think you just take the replay out because it slows up the game. It messes with the fan. Like, I had to stop watching. I went to the bathroom, got a cup of coffee, and I just lost what I want to feel
but can you remember 4 stoppages off shot clocks malfunctioning?
Never. It just seemed like something.
I've never seen that.
Well, that's whatever technically was wrong, I mean, you really can't.
Okay, but you have a backup, and it malfunctioned.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
Wiring or something was wrong.
I don't know. But, Keyshawn, it's the Lakers. Come on,
Man, I guess
first they mess up the language on the Kobe statue, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Now y'all get, I'm just a punching bag for the Lakers right now. Because Paul here and you here, so now we go.
I don't even know why we talking about the 10th seed Lakers anyway. Like, why are we even talking about them?
Touche.
Like, why are we talking about the 9th seed Golden State Warriors when there's other teams out there that needs some light put on them?
Well, you played in the NBA for like 20 years.
Like, I'm tired of the Lakers. Yeah, Lakers gonna lose. LeBron's gonna get 40. He's great at getting his stats. But the truth of the matter, Key, when I've been watching the Lakers this year, yes, LeBron's been great numbers-wise, but LeBron got to take a step back. He got to take a step back.
And do what?
He got to get the ball up a little more.
Yeah, I buy that.
No, listen. He's averaging, since All-Star break, look at his numbers. 29, 9, and 7, 57 from the field, 45 from 3. It's not resulting in wins. When LeBron sat out, who'd they beat? Milwaukee, a contender. D-Lo had 40. They went to Boston and got a win without LeBron.
But don't do this, though, Paul.
Well, it's the truth.
It
is the truth.
I think he's older. He needs to take a step back. The less he does, the more it's going to be for the team. And that's not a bad thing.
Are you saying take a step back in terms of
he's too ball dominant?
Yeah, but
he's too ball dominant. He need to let the reins go. He need to let D-Lo go. He need to let AD go. Reeves. It showed when they played, their 2 most impressive wins in the last 2 weeks have been Milwaukee and the Lakers. And LeBron didn't play in either one of them.
Boston.
I mean, in Boston.
Yeah, right.
LeBron didn't play in either one of those.
That Boston was last year.
At Boston.
Last year, man.
You don't go in Boston and just win.
Yeah, but Boston.
Reeves looked like the next Larry Bird without LeBron. I mean,
and by the way, Key, to his point, in the fourth quarter the other night, LeBron got up 8 shots and he made 5. But the point was,
it's not resulting in the win.
Austin Reeves took 1 shot in the fourth quarter the other night and made it, and that was it.
But whose fault is that?
Because LeBron is ball dominant.
Is that the players on the court fault, Paul, that they just say, here you go?
He got a stranglehold on the offense. I think you could really release this offense if he did a little more swinging the ball, passing, maybe set some screens. We don't need LeBron to get 30 like in the past. I think the less he does, the more for the team, and I think he's got to unlock these players. We're going to make an excuse for the Lakers, like, oh, they need more. No, they don't. You got good role players. You got D-Lo. Reeves, like I said, you got Anthony Davis, who's a top 10 player.
But the role player shoots. Just last night, they shot 26%.
They don't got no rhythm. If I'm a role player and I'm sitting there all game and I don't get the ball till 2 minutes left, I'm really just getting cardio.
Yeah.
Like, that's hard for them to get a rhythm. Yeah, when LeBron don't play, they got rhythm because they touching the ball. Even if you don't shoot the ball, if you getting the ball swung to you, dribbling it, getting a feel for the ball, you can still somehow get a rhythm. That's the way the game of basketball goes.
Real quick, Key. So D-Lo, who scored 44 against Milwaukee here without LeBron, he's 8 of 15 going into the fourth quarter on Saturday night. But in the fourth quarter, he went 1 of 6 and looked completely out of sorts and out of rhythm because there was nothing that was coming to him on schedule. It was all late clock, you know, oh, I got to jack this one. I got to throw it up.
Exactly.
And 1 of 6, and it didn't work. And I'm sure you're sitting back saying, where are you, right?
I was sitting back saying, where are you? No question.
Okay. Now, the other one where you're saying, where are you, is Anthony Davis. And he got smacked in the eye, and it looked like it was swelling up and it was closing. Okay. Could you have won the game if AD had been right in the second half?
Yeah.
Sure. I think he would have won the game. I'm pretty sure. Should he have sucked it up and tried to play? If it's the National Football League, you're probably going to play, right?
You put an eye patch on it, but as I asked Paul, who played in the NBA, is there any way to be able to put an eye patch on it and
there is.
shoot with one eye?
Guys play with broken noses and masks. Yeah, it might affect his shooting or his trajectory from shooting at the rim, but there's effort plays you can make. That's not going to stop you from guarding, blocking shots.
That's a fact.
Making effort plays. You can still go out there. You know, I don't know how much pain he was in, or maybe I don't even know if he broke an eye socket.
You don't really know.
I don't really know. And so,
okay, has he had a long history of little knick-knack injuries? Has he been injury-prone? Yes, he has.
Absolutely.
But it's bad luck, though.
Yep.
That's all it is. He can't buy a break. I'm just being honest with you. You can't
how many guys did you play with who just couldn't buy a break, right?
Yeah, but football is a little bit different than basketball.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit different. It's almost like we expect to have certain injuries and nicks and bruises and bumps. I don't necessarily know in basketball if that's the case. You know, it is a rough sport. I played enough basketball to know it's rough. It's not easy on them. Them big old dudes running into you and slapping down on your hands and stuff like that. But for some reason, he just is always in a bad spot. He's just always in a bad. I don't know what it is. It's just like he needs a lucky rabbit foot in his back pocket or something, because it's just something always happening to him.
I mean, the fact of the matter that we sitting here spending 10 minutes on the Lakers.
That's what we're going to do.
They're not a contender. They might not even be a playoff team.
So you're going to tell me, though, the Lakers this year, at times, you didn't look at them, Paul, and say, man, they might, if they could just get this Gabe Vincent back and
No. So this year was all about LeBron getting 40,000 points, breaking the scoring record. It's about him continuing to move the needle as an older player. You know, as far as winning.
So you don't think that they have a healthy roster? If they had a healthy roster from beginning to end with Vanderbilt and Gabe Vincent, plus everything else that they have.
Vincent.
I'm asking.
So those two players is going to move the needle.
You said role players?
Yeah, but they not moving the needle.
Vincent can hit them shots like he was hitting the Miami for us.
Why aren't they better? LeBron is having a great year. AD statistically is having a great year.
By the way, LeBron is shooting 41% from three. That's his career high.
They have to do less. They have to do less.
Yeah.
So if you want to unlock these role players, you got to do less.
I mean, I'm not going to argue with you.
We're in a stat-conscious era. Guys know how to. LeBron know how to get his stats.
But see, I don't think it's all about the statistics for LeBron.
But it's about, how do you win now? How do I make these guys better? Yeah, you can get the 8, 9 assists, but like when you have no rhythm as role players, you can't unlock them. Why are they so much better, the role players, without LeBron?
No, it's a fair question.
Why are they so much better without LeBron?
All right, but
because
Paul,
they
obviously,
might just be scared.
Yeah, the team is not better without LeBron.
The team is not better, but the role players are.
Right.
So I'm saying, though, if he did a little less on the offensive end, less holding the ball, maybe